If you're selling on Amazon and you want to grow your business, I will show you the 5 types of campaign you absolutely need to be running and you don't want to stop. And I will explain you why you shouldn't stop a campaign even if it is not efficient. And I will explain you how to set that up in less than 3 minutes and automate it. If you're new to this channel, my name is Nassif. I'm the founder of PPC Assist, an Amazon ads automation tool with full control used by more than 2,000 stores. On Amazon, you have different type of campaign, different type of targeting, and therefore you have different types of goals, and we can divide that by 3. First, the research campaigns. So the goal is not to be very profitable, but is to search for new keywords, new product to target. Then we have some hybrid campaigns that will be a mix of search and performance. And then we have performances campaign. That's goal is to be very efficient and very profitable. We have 2 research campaigns that you can set up. The first one are the auto campaign from Amazon. So the goal is to set one auto campaign and to let Amazon choose the keywords and the product they will target. So one of the misconceptions and one of the main mistakes we see is people launching auto campaign and then stopping them because they are not efficient. The goal of auto campaign is not to be efficient, is to find new keyword and new targeting. So you should always be running one auto campaign per product. If it is not efficient, we will improve the efficiency step by step with negative targeting, which I will explain just after. Auto campaign, you cannot choose what you want to target, but you can choose what you don't want to target. You can blacklist keyword, you can blacklist product. So that's how we will improve the performances of auto campaign, but we still need to run those auto campaign to let Amazon algorithm find new keywords and find new competitor product. The second type of research campaign are category campaigns. In the category targeting campaign, you will target the category of your product, let's say the yoga mat category, and it will do like an automatic campaign, but only in this category, only product in this category, only keywords that matches this category. These are the 2 research campaign. Then when you make a sale on a keyword, you want to targeting in a hybrid campaign, which will be the phrase match targeting campaign. The phrase match targeting campaign is basically I made a sale on yoga mat, anti-sleep yoga mat, for example. I target it in a phrase targeting campaign. And the goal of the phrase targeting is to say like, I am quite sure that anti-sleep yoga mat is an efficient keyword because I had a sale from the auto campaign, but I want to find new keywords around this route. So that's why I'm using phrase targeting for that. So in this campaign should be more efficient performance-wise than the category and the auto campaign. And it should also always be running because when you have find one keyword, you want to find the maximum keyword around that. And after that, you have 2 performances campaign, which are the exact keyword campaign, which is like I want to target this exact keyword because I know it is efficient. I know I made some sales in it. And the product targeting campaign, which is targeting a complementary product or a competitor product. There is actually 2 types of product targeting, product exact and product expanded, but to keep that simple, let's just focus on product exact campaign. So you should always have these 5 campaigns running. This is what we've seen from stores that are performing well, stores that are scaling. Even if some campaigns are not doing good, they are still working together. The auto campaign will find keyword to target in phrase, to target in exact, to target in product. And that way, having this campaign working together will improve the performance of the store. What you should be optimizing is bids, is search term negation, search term targeting, but not pausing a full campaign because the ACoS is high. Now that we know that, I will show you some best practice and then I will show you how to have this exact structure in less than 3 minutes. With full control. I will explain you that in a few minutes. So a few best practice about this structure. First of all, you should only have one product per ad group. One product or multiple products that are variation or very similar product. One of the mistakes we see is having campaign or ad group with a lot of products that are completely different. Let's say I have one ad group with a yoga mat, then there is a pen, then there is a water bottle. Having these 3 different products in a single ad group will make the tracking not possible because you add that in an auto campaign, you will make some sale on some search term, and you will not know which search term belong to which product. Obviously, if it is water related, you will understand it, but you get the idea. Second best practice is to have one ad group per campaign. You can technically have multiple ad group per campaign, but in order to be able to analyze your store very simply, to take a look at the campaign, you should be able to understand the campaign's goal, and the campaign product. And for that, if you only have one ad group per campaign, it will be more easier to analyze. You will not have to dig into each campaign to analyze it. Then one very best practice is to avoid mixing match types in a single campaign. We've seen a lot of campaigns with phrase, exact, and broad targeting that are mixed, which is not a problem itself. It will not cause you to have bad performances, but it will get the analysis a little bit more complicated, because if you have a nice structure like this, phrase campaign with only phrase targeting, exact campaign with only exact targeting, when you analyze your campaign, you will quickly understand if you are doing well or not. If your exact targeting campaign is doing very bad, you know that the campaign that should be a performance one have bad results, so it should be improved. So there is something going wrong. But if you have a campaign that is mixing everything, that is mixing research type of targeting plus performance type of targeting, it will be very complicated to analyze. So that's why we recommend to separate match type per campaign. Then one other best practice is to negative what your target. So let's say you made some sale on auto campaign, on category campaign, and you target that in a phrase and exact. One best practice is to put negative targeting in auto and category campaign to separate it. Then one best practice, as I said before, is to never cut the auto campaign. This is one of the first campaign that get cut if you see high ACOS, and by doing so you are cutting yourself from new keyword, from new product discovery. If there is a new competitor entering the market, maybe the auto campaign will catch it and you will be able to find a new targeting that will later on end in this campaign. So you should never stop the auto campaign. And one last best practice is to focus on TACOS, not ACOS or ROAS, because when you take a look at ROAS or ACOS, you are only focusing on ads, but on Amazon, you have the chance that everything that you do on ads, every clicks, every orders, also impact the organic sales, because it impacts the organic rank. So therefore, by focusing mainly on the TACOS, you focus on the big picture, on the long run. So maybe sometime your ads part will not look that efficient. Maybe you will have a quite high ACOS, but your ads will be driving organic visibility, and then you will have more and more sales and your TACOS will be better. And at the end, what is most important is to be sure that your ad is increasing the profit, not ACOS or ROAS. So now that we've said that, how to put that in practice in less than 3 minutes. You can do that in Amazon Ads Console. It's totally possible. You can create all this structure, separate everything, then go into your existing campaign, take all the keywords that have made at least one sale and put them into the right campaigns and put the negative targeting, etc. Otherwise, you can do that automatically with PPC Assist. So PPC Assist is an Amazon Ads automation tool. It's an assistant that will help you manage your ads with full control. We strongly believe in full control. So basically, when you register on PPC Assist and you start your free trial, there is a code in the description below. With free trial, you get access to these strategies, which are strategies we work on since more than 2 years in our managed plan. And let's say you want to restructure your campaign. So you have some campaign with bad practice, basically mixed match type, etc. And you want to create a nice structure. You just have to click here on Launch Assist. So you go as Assistant, Strategies tab, click on Launch Assist. It will open this window. Then you will see your product, or you can regroup your product by group. You select the product, you click on Next. Then you set your TACOS target. So everything, as I said, is based on TACOS, because TACOS is the most important. The lower it is, the higher is your profit. The higher it is, the higher is your visibility, but the lower is your profit. So you select the TACOS you want to reach. Let's say I want to reach 10% TACOS. I click on Continue. Then I have the control mode. Do I want the assistant to be in full confirmation mode, meaning that the assistant will push me suggestion that I will have to validate, suggestion to optimize bids, suggestion to target new keywords, to negative target some search term based on the rules of the applied strategy? Or do I want to go full automatic, but while keeping control? If you go full automatic, the assistant will show you the action 12 hours before they are done, and if you don't ignore them, they will be done. But in any way, you still fully have control over what the tools does. Then you click Next, and this is the step that will save you maybe hours of creating everything manually. So by clicking on Launch, it will create a portfolio, create 5 campaigns, the 5 campaigns I just talked before, the automatic campaign, the exact keyword campaign, the phrase campaign, the category targeting campaign, and the product targeting campaign. It will put the right setting that we have tested ourselves, that we've got good result with, placement boost on each type of campaign, sorry. It will define a high enough budget to be visible, but the right bid to be profitable. So the bid will be adjusted based on your target tacos, so you don't have to do anything regarding that. And most importantly, you already have existing campaign, you are already doing ads. So even if your campaign are not well structured, you have some data that you can use, and it will add all targeting that are relevant directly in the new campaigns. And that's where you will save a lot of time. For this example, I have 57 targetings that went good in my existing campaign, some keywords, some competitor product. So everything has been analyzed and categorized and will be placed in the right campaign with the right targeting, with the right negative targeting, etc. All you have to do here is just to click on launch, and in less than 3 minutes, everything will be applied. The right campaign will be created. All your target will be added in the right campaigns, and everything will be running, and your ads assistant will be analyzing your campaign every day to optimize it. Now, once you have done that and you will start getting the suggestion, maybe you will ask yourself, what do I do with my existing campaign? We don't recommend you to stop your campaigns. If, of course, they are not efficient at all, you are wasting money, very high ACOS, no matter the type of campaign, performance campaign, etc., you can pause it if they are not profitable at all. But if you are still making some sales, etc., you don't want to lose the momentum. Sometimes you take a targeting from an existing campaign that is working well, you just put it in pause, you put it in the new campaign, you run it with the same bid, and it is not working in the new campaign. So you want to keep your existing campaigns running, yet you want them to be optimized. So for that, you just have to apply the strategies in your existing campaign. So let's say your existing campaign are going quite well. You are already profitable and you want to keep improving them in a profitable way. You just select the balance strategy, which is the one recommended in this store. You click on apply. This time you will select your existing campaigns, the one that you already have on Amazon ads. You click next, you will set the tacos goal, and then you will set the rule mode, which is confirmation or automatic, and run it. Once it's done, you have created your new campaign that are well structured, the right way, with the best practice. You have applied a strategy on your existing campaign that will help grow your existing campaign. Step by step, the new campaign will take over the old one, and the old one will be less and less visible, and it will be working. And that's how you will grow your business with less time and less headache, basically. So that is the strategy we have been doing for our managed plan. That is a strategy used by thousands of sellers in PPC Assist. And if you want to try it, the link is in description. Exceptionally, there is a free trial this week for Black Friday. So use the code in description to get the free trial. Otherwise, if the free trial is over, you have 30 days money back guarantee. See you soon on PPC Assist. If you have any question, reach us by the chat button. Cheers.